Hello everyone, my name is Aus Hamza and this is my presentation for Teeter's operating system migration. The company is ready to transition their operating systems. Also, the customer is interested in examining some cost-cutting measures. I did some research to their infrastructures and I find out the company have 451 machine with the following hardware configuration. For the memory, they have 4 GB each machine. Also, the disk is between 300 GB and 5 TB. I chose CentOS as an alternative operating system for the following reasons. The functionality compatible with Red Hat Enterprise Linux is very similar. CentOS announced the official joining with Red Hat while staying independent from Red Hat Enterprise Linux. I'm also impressed by the speed and responsiveness of the CentOS desktops. Linux CentOS is pretty versatile. It has similar touch to Windows 10 amongst all Linux distributions. There is no denying that Linux CentOS is highly popular with Linux users of all shades and skill sets. CentOS is more forward-looking desktop that builds on new technologies without throwing out standard desktop elements. Ease to install apps. Many users liked CentOS for the convenience installing the programs by default. Also, I find out the Microsoft Windows 10 issues. However, despite the Microsoft Windows success, the latest version, Windows 10, has not been without problems. Since its launch in 2015, there has been a range of issues reported. Windows 10, the space requirement is 16 GB to install. Inconvenient software update reboots. Windows 10 is slow on older hardwares. Windows 10 has less free application. The security. Windows 10 is biggest target for developers of viruses and malwares. Performance. Windows is slower than Linux. Privacy. Microsoft Windows collect user data. Reliability. Windows 10 program hang, and even when you try to close it via task manager, it remains open and it takes a number of attempts to close the offending program. The support of Microsoft is very limited and the font also limited. The wealth of knowledge is spread very thinly. Variety. Windows has a limited set of tweaks available, but Linux, as you know, lets you alter absolutely everything. The advantage of using Linux CentOS, it's free, the system requirement is low, 1 GB of RAM and 15 GB of disk space. It's open source. Numerous projects funded by universities, loosely knit communities, and individuals. Cutting edge. Linux is more up to date. Linux encounter a large number of software updates. These software updates are much faster than updates in any other operating systems. Updates in Linux can be done easily without facing any major issues or concern. Lowest maintenance OS. Security. Linux is more secure in compared to others. Stability. It does not need to be rebooted after a short period of time. Linux system rarely slow down or freeze. Privacy. Linux ensure the privacy of user data, as it never collects much data from the user while using its distribution or software, but this is not true for many other operating systems. Performance: Linux provides high performance on a various network and workstations. It allows a large number of users to work simultaneously together and handle them efficiently. The return on investment by using CentOS, the IT infrastructure's cost reduction. You will see that and need fewer servers to support equivalent workloads. IT staff productivity benefits require less IT staff, time to deploy, maintain, and manage for the same workloads. Risk mitigation, user productivity benefits. Linux servers are more reliable, minimize the cost system and application outages on a user and business operations. Business productivity benefit. Linux server provide the agility and the performance that interviewed organizations need to support their business operations. CentOS also end of life date May 2029. I gather also some release note and non-issue for the Linux CentOS. The CentOS installation guide I provided as well, and the ISO image to demonstrate the installation. CentOS hardware requirement as well.
Hello, welcome to part 2 of my project presentation. I'm going to demonstrate here how to install CentOS operating system. I went to centos.org to download the ISO image. I already did this and downloaded the CentOS ISO image. Also, I reviewed the installation guide. For the purpose of this class, I'm going to create a virtual machine using Oracle VM VirtualBox Manager, which is Hypervisor Type 2. Create a new virtual machine. I'm gonna name it CentOS 7. Also, I'm gonna select the type of the OS, which is Linux. I'm gonna go ahead and I couldn't find CentOS version here type, so I'm gonna either Linux 64-bit. Then I'm gonna hit next. I'm gonna allocate the memory for this virtual machine, 4 gig of memory, which is 4096 megabyte. Then next, I'm gonna create a hard disk drive, a virtual hard disk drive. Then I'm gonna select the hard disk drive file type. I'm gonna go ahead with the default option VDI. Next, I'm gonna allocate the dynamic allocation for which is thin provisioning for the storage disk. Next, I'm gonna select 16 GB of the hard disk drive, and I'm gonna also pick the location of the files. Create. Here we go. I see here like the CentOS 7 virtual machine already created with the following configuration. I'm gonna go ahead and power up this virtual machine. Then I'm gonna map the ISO image to this virtual machine and start booting up. Alright, I'm gonna pause here. Now I'm going to go through the CentOS installation steps. I'm gonna select English as the language, continue. Then I'm gonna go ahead and see what's these warning messages here. Alright. I'm gonna select the hard disk drive here that I created earlier, then done. Alright, it looks like they clear. I'm gonna go ahead with begin installation. Also, I'm gonna set up the root passwords. Alright, done. This is gonna take some time to install the file. I see here like it's 101 of 304. Alright, after the reboot, now I'm gonna wait for the OS to come back up to the login page. And here we go. This is the final steps. Right, waiting for it a little bit here. CentOS, this is Theaters, the company. I'm gonna log in with my password I created earlier. And this is, here in a second, we're gonna see the graphical user interface for the CentOS. It's a beautiful desktop, efficient, and also you can use the CLI, the command line interface, to do any configuration you want, or install application as well. And so pretty and so efficient OS compared to the Windows. That's all my presentation for today. I hope this is being informative, and I would like to thank you for viewing. Hello again. This is part 3 of my project presentation. I'm gonna go over with you to review the 5 application I choose to present. I have Rambox Pro, I have LibreOffice, this is like Microsoft spreadsheet. I have Key Backup, this is Files Backup application. I have Thunderbird. Thunderbird is like email client, like Microsoft Outlook. And they also have boxes. This is like a virtual box where allow you to create and manage your virtual machines. I'm gonna go ahead with the Rambox. Rambox is this is my favorite application. It's a single workplace that allow you to manage as many as application you like. It allow people to boost their productivity in their workplace. The cool thing about this application is allow you to access your favorite application from single spot. It's here they have ton of application that you like and you may discover in near future. The only thing is just you need to click on your favorite application. Then, for example, I picked up WhatsApp on Zoom. Zoom here, where you just enter your Zoom credentials and allow you to access Zoom and start working with your application. Next one is LibreOffice. Again, this is like Microsoft spreadsheet. It's a free open source, and you gotta enjoy it like Microsoft spreadsheet. Also, I have the Key Backup. Key Backup is a files backup application. You very much allow you to make a copy or backup files for your application on. You can do it manually, and also you can do it automatically. The fourth application I have, Thunderbird email client. You can use it for free. It's open source, and it will show you like all your emails, and also you can write an email and send it to anywhere you like. Also, I have the boxes. This is like a virtual box. It's allow you to create a virtual machine that you like and do your virtualization work. That's all I have for you. I hope this has been informative, and I would like to thank you.